Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video is going to be on how to draft all these beautiful stylish necklines you can see here. So starting from this one to the second one. So we are going to be learning how to draft 10 different stylish necklines so that you can use them for your dresses. So if you're looking for necklines you want to use for your dresses, this video is definitely for you, because by the end of this video you'll be learning how to draft all the 10 of them. So make sure you hit on that subscribe button so that you'll be one of the first to be notified when I release new videos. So let's get started. Firstly, we're going to start with our first neckline. So this is the neckline on the screen. Now for this neckline, what we have to do is to come over to the top. For our neck width to be going out by 4 inches, then we'll come down by 2.5 inches. You can come down by 3 inches or so. It depends on what you actually want, but I'll be using 2.5 inches. Now we are going to place our tape on the starting point and we'll be going down by the depth of our neckline. So for me, I'll be using 7 inches and I'll give it the mark. Now I'm going to be using my pattern master to rule a line. So please guys, follow carefully. Now on this line, I'll be going out by 5 inches. I hope you understand. So remember, for the upper part we took 4 inches and for the down part 5 inches. Now over to this neckline here, I'll mark 3 inches, though I later ended up marking 3.5 inches. So just mark 3.5 inches is better. So what you're supposed to mark is 3.5 inches. That's what I marked on this other neckline. I hope you understand, guys. Please pay attention carefully so that you can understand everything I'm doing. Now that I've done that, I'm going to cut it out so that you can see what it will be looking like. So guys, please follow carefully. Now that we have done that, I just marked the other place part so that you won't make mistake and go and think we are supposed to be cutting the other parts. Is this other 3.5 inches we are supposed to cut? And guys, this is it. So this is how to draft this neckline you can see on the screen. I hope you see it. It is very easy. So this is our first neckline. Now over to our second neckline. This is a keyhole neckline that has a hook. So what I did was to go out by 3 inches and come down by 3 inches. Then I went ahead to connect together. Now from that point, what I did was to go out by 4 inches. You can go out by 4.5. It totally depends on what you want. Now from that part, I'll be going down by about 6.5 inches. You can go down by 7 inches. This also depends on what you actually want. Now I'm going to go ahead to rule a line using my pattern master. Now that I have done that, I'll be connecting from that 4 inches point to the edge of this 6.5 inches line. I hope you understand. So see what I just did. Now that I've done that, from this point, I'll be going out by 1.5 inches, give it a mark there, and I'll come over to the other point. I'll go out by 1.5 inches. Now from these 2 points, I'll get the middle point. Please guys, follow carefully. When I get the middle point, I'll give it a mark, then I'll go up. You can go up by 3 inches or 2.5 inches, but I chose 2.5 inches. Now that we have done that, I'm going to connect. So I hope you see where I'm connecting it. See what I'm connecting. So please pay attention carefully to this so that you can be able to do your own flawlessly. Now that we have done that, I'm going to go ahead to use my scissors to cut it out. So watch the way I'm cutting it out so that you don't end up spoiling your neckline and your yoke. So please watch carefully. Now I've cut the that line we drew. Now I'm going to cut this little curve we made here. So just watch carefully what I'm doing. And I've cut it out, I'll come over here and also cut out this part. I hope you see. So I'm done cutting it out. Now I'm going to open it out so that you can see what it actually looks like. Yeah guys, this is it. I can see it's exactly the same thing on the picture you can see on the screen. So this is how to achieve that neckline. So this is like the yoke. So yeah, I hope you see. It's a very beautiful neckline for your gowns or whatever you want to use it for. So this is our second neckline we have successfully drafted. Now to our third neckline, what we have to do is we are going to bring our new pattern paper. Then from this point, I'll go out by 3 inches. Then I'll also place my tape here. For the neck width, I'll go down by 3 inches also. This is like a standard neckline, so just measure out a standard neckline, 3 inches for the neck width and 3 inches for the neck depth. Now I'm going to go ahead to open it up. So I'm cutting that neckline out, that place we drew. And now that we have done that, I'll open up this pattern paper so you can see it's no more folded again. I hope you understand. Now from the right part, I'll go out by 1.5 inches, give it a mark. Now from this part, I'm going to go down by how I want the depth of this neckline to be. So for me, I want it to be 7 inches. I'll go ahead to rule a line right now. Now we have done that, I'll come over to the left part and I'll go out by 1 inch. Then to the middle part, I'll come down by 1.5 inches. Please take note of these measurements. Now see the way I'm connecting it using my pattern master. So go ahead and do exactly the same. So as a beginner, I'll advise you to get a pattern master. It makes things really easy for you. Now you see the way I'm going to show you 2 different necklines using this. So you can see the way I placed my pattern master there and gave it a little curve there. So I'm going to be cutting the 2 necklines and I'm going to show you what they'll look like. So I'm cutting the first one right now. I hope you see. So guys, here is it. I want you to see the different look it will be having at the end of this video. So guys, yeah, this is it. So this is for our first neckline. I hope you see how stylish and beautiful it is looking like. See it. Now I'm going to also cut that little curve we made using our pattern master. I'll cut it out so that you can actually see what it looks like. Yes guys, this is it. I hope you see it. Very, very beautiful. Now this is how to cut it. Now this is our third neckline. Now over to our next neckline, this one here. This is going to be our fourth neckline. So I'll go out by 3 inches for the neck width. Then I'll place my tape on my starting line and I'll go down by 6.5 inches. Now from this 6.5 inches, I'll extend my tape from that point and go out by 5 inches. I hope you can see. And I'll connect using my pattern master. Now I'll be connecting from that 3 inches point to this 5 inches width. So you can see the way I place my pattern master. Go ahead and place yours like this. You can see how it's giving a little bit of curve at the end part. So now from this part here, I'll go up by 1.5 inches. I hope you see what I did. Then I'll be connecting it to this edge. So go ahead and do exactly the same thing on yours. Please follow carefully. Now you can see I made a little curve at the edge so that it will not be sharp. Now that we have done that, we are going to go ahead and cut it out. So guys, if you're enjoying this tutorial, please leave a love emoji in the comments section. So guys, let's get back into the video. This is what this neckline looks like. This is our fourth neckline and you can see how it's looking so beautiful. Now guys, over to our fifth neckline. Now I'll go up by 3 inches and I'll also come down by 2 inches. Now I'm going to connect these 2 points together. I hope you can see. Then I'm going to, from the starting line, I'm going to go down by 4 inches. I hope you can see. Then I'll also go down by 7 inches. Now I'm going to rule a line on this 4 inches point and also the 7 inches point. Now that we have done that, the next thing I'm going to do is to come over to this 4 inches point and mark 4 inches width there. Then from the 4 inches line, I'll go down by 1 inch. I hope you see. Now I'll be connecting from that 4 inches point here and I'll connect it to the 1 inch point. So please watch carefully. Now that I've done that, I'll also come over to this 7 inches point and mark 4 inches there. Then I'll be going down by 3 inches. I hope you see. And I'll also go ahead to connect from the 4 inches point to the 3 inches we marked. I hope you see. So guys, please follow carefully what we are doing. So the next thing I'm doing is I'm just extending the lines on the 4 inches and the 7 inches points we marked. I hope you can see. Now we are going to cut it out. So you can see the way I'm cutting it out. Just go ahead and cut yours exactly like mine. I hope you see what I'm doing. You can see, so just do exactly. So follow carefully the way I'm cutting it so that you have the same results on yours. So you can see the process. Now I'm going to open it out up for you to see. So you can see what it's looking like. This is a very beautiful neckline with a yoke, and I hope you'll be trying this out. You can see it's looking so pretty. So that part is the yoke. You can make it a net for your dress or whatever you'll be using it for. So guys, this is our 5th neckline. I hope you see. This is our 5th neckline, and if you love this neckline, go over to the comment section and type in I love it. Now over to our next neckline. I went ahead to mark 3 inches for the width, and I came down by 6.5 inches. Now also I extended my tape to 4 inches. Now I'll just connect together. But you see where I'm going to connect from the 4 inches point to the 3 inches point. So please guys, watch carefully so that you won't end up making mistakes. So watch how I'm connecting this together. And I've connected from this 3 inches point to the 5 inches point. I'll go ahead and place my tape on this line, and I'll go out by 2.5 inches from the folded part. Then also I'll go up by half an inch. Then I'll connect it to this 2.5 inches. I hope you are seeing. So go ahead and do the same thing for yours. Hope you see. Now from this point here, I'll just connect it into the 2.5 inches line. So please guys, watch carefully how I'm connecting it so that you can be able to connect yours like this or better than this, but just watch carefully. Now that we have done that, you can see how it's looking pretty. Now I'm going to cut it out so that you can see what it will look like. So guys, I hope you can see the way I'm cutting it out. So go ahead and cut yours like this. Now that we are done cutting it out, I'm going to open it up. And yeah, this is another neckline for you. This is a very beautiful stylish neckline you should be using on one of your dress for your client or for yourself. So this is the 6th neckline. Now we have gone over to bring another neckline. I've already drafted out a basic bodice on it. This is our 7th neckline we want to draft. So I made 3 inches and 3 inches for the neck width. This is like a standard neckline. Now from the left hand part, I'll go out by half an inch. Then from that half an inch point, I'll go up by 1.5 inches. Now that we have done that, I'll connect together. So I hope you see what I just did. Now I'll be connecting from this shoulder line into this 1.5 inches line. So I hope you see the way I placed my pattern master. Now from this 1.5, I'll go out by 1 inch. Please be following carefully what I'm saying. I'm going to be connecting those 2 points together. Now what I'm going to do right now is just to connect it to the shoulder line. I hope you see. After we have done that, I'm going to come over here and connect it to the points going towards the armhole. I hope you see that, guys. So that is basically what I'm doing. So connect it into this armhole part. Now I've done that, I'll also come over to the right hand part and connect to meet it on the other left hand part. So you can see the way I'm connecting. Please watch carefully what I'm doing. This is a built up neckline. I hope you understand. So that's the name of this type of neckline. It's a built up neckline. Now that we have done that, you can see I'm done connecting. So watch carefully how I connected it together. Now I'm going to cut it out so that you can see what it will look like. So please guys, follow carefully how I am cutting it out. I hope you can see. So you can see how I'm cutting it out. Just go ahead and follow carefully the same way I'm doing that. And yeah guys, you can see I'm done cutting the neckline. Now I'm just cutting the shoulder part. So watch carefully how I'm going to cut that part also so that you won't end up spoiling yours. And this is it. So this is how to draft that beautiful neckline. And this is our 7th neckline. We are going over to our next neckline. So I've gone ahead to bring a new pattern paper. Now from the shoulder line, I'll be marking 4 inches width. So you can see this 4 inches for the width. Then I'll be going down by about 6.5 inches. So this depends on you. You can go down by 7 or whatever. Now from that 6.5 inches, I also went up by 4 inches. I hope you understand me, guys. Now I'll go ahead to connect from the shoulder line to that point and also from this point to this point. I hope you understand, guys. Now from this line here, you can go up by 3 inches. can go up by 2.5 inches, or you can also go up by 2 inches. So I'll be using 2.5 inches first to show you. Now from that 2.5 inches, see the way I place my pattern master, and I'm going to be connecting it into this edge here. I hope you understand. And that is why I say you should get a pattern master. It's really helpful as a beginner, even as a pro. It just makes things easier. Now that we have done that, I'm cutting it out. So this is a sweetheart neckline, and I hope you can see the way it's looking so pretty. Now I folded it back again, and I went up by 2 inches so that I can show you what I was saying. So you can go up by 2.5 inches or 2 inches. So I also went ahead to connect it into that point again. Now I'll just cut this point out here so that I can show you the difference between the two of them. So this totally depends on you. Go up by 2 inches or 2.5 inches. So this is for the 2 inches, and you can see how it is looking like, so pretty. So this is our 8th neckline. So for our next neckline, it's going to be a keyhole neckline. I hope you can see. So I'm marking 3 inches for the neck width, and I'm coming down also by 3 inches. That is a standard neckline, and I'll go ahead and connect those 2 points together. After doing that, the next thing I'll do is place my tape from here, and I'll go down by about 7 inches and give it a mark. And after I've done that, I'll also go ahead to connect that 7 inches point. Now from this, also from the starting point, I'll also go down by 4.5 inches. I hope you understand me. Now also go ahead to connect into the armhole. I hope you see what I'm doing. Now I'll get the midpoint between that 4.5 inches and the 7 inches point. I hope you get. So when I get the midpoint, I'll also go ahead and connect a line into the armhole. Now I just went ahead to label it the midpoint so that you can understand what I'm saying. Now from this midpoint, you're going to go in on how wide you want your keyhole to be open. So I went out by 5.5 inches. You can go out by 5, 4.5 or so on. Now I'll be connecting. So see where I place my pattern master from the first line here. I'm going to connect it to this point. I marked the 5.5 inch on the midpoint line. I hope you understand me. So I'm just connecting like this. Then also I'll be connecting this other line, the down line, that is the last line. I'm going to connect something like a little sweetheart shape into the 5.5 on the midpoint also. Then I'm going to show you sweetheart neckline at the down part and also a normal oval at the down part. So you're going to choose the one you like more. So I'm just cutting it out right now. So I'm just cutting the first neckline, our normal neckline. Then I'll also go ahead and cut these 2 points. Please follow carefully so that you can understand what I'm saying. Now I'll be cutting the first sweetheart neckline. If you are the type that wants it to be your down part to be sweetheart, then this is how to do it. So I'm just cutting it out. And yeah, this is it. I will just cut it out like this. And this is what we're having. So you can see a sweetheart neckline right here. I hope you understand me, guys. So I just went ahead to label it the 9th neckline, just the way you can see. Now I also went ahead to fold it again. We'll be cutting the other oval shape we drew also. So you choose between the sweetheart shape or this oval shape, which you like more. So this is how to make the oval shape of our keyhole neckline. So you can see how the two are pretty. So you make your choice. Now over to our last neckline, which is our 10th neckline. I brought out a new pattern paper. Then we're going to start taking our measurements. So I'll be going out by 3 inches for the neck width. Then I'll also come down by 3 inches for the neck depth. Now I'll connect together. So this is a halter neckline, and this is one of the most simplest neckline to draft. Now after doing that, I'll come over here and I'll mark out 1 inch. I hope you see what I did. And I'll be connecting using my pattern paper, that 1 inch part into my armhole line. So please go ahead and do the same thing for yours. I hope you see what I'm doing. Now that I've done that, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to cut it out so that you can see what we are going to be having. I told you it's very easy, but it's a very stylish neckline. Now you can see when I reached here, I cut that part out. Now from this other part, when I'm going to cut till I also reach that point here. And that is it, guys. I'm going to open it up right now. I can see it's a halter neckline, very pretty, and I just went ahead to label it our 10th neckline. I hope you can see how it's looking like. So guys, this is how to draft all these 10 necklines. So guys, that is all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this helpful. Please like, share, and comment, and subscribe for more amazing tutorials like this. Bye.